So, was there like certain moments where you were climbing and you'd see that there's not that much margin for error here? Like you had to be perfect in this very moment to get across or to get this much higher.
No, not in that sense, in that Everest, the routes I did on Everest are not devastatingly technically difficult. I've been on other mountains where we've come much closer to that, where you literally cannot put a foot wrong. But I mean, there were a few places, but normally you're using safety ropes if it's that difficult. What's more likely? So I was camped at 8,000 meters, Camp 4, during a storm which would end up killing 8 people. So that's different because, and this is what risk is really like. It's not so much the, oh my God, I've got to step across the abyss. That's actually not all that difficult. It's more, I'm in a storm at 8,000 meters. We can't escape. And conditions are getting steadily worse. And we don't know how bad this is going to get. And we've got limited supplies of food and oxygen and physical energy and mental capacity. And we don't know. That's what real risk and rising fear feels like, that uncertainty. And what this actually feels like, or how I think about it, imagine you're in a tunnel. And if it's a big tunnel with a big piece of light at the end, you walk confidently towards the light. But now your tunnel's getting tighter and tighter, and you're bending your head, and now you're crouched down, and now you're on your knees and you're beginning to crawl, still trying to get towards the light. And the light is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. That's what it feels like. You're still working towards the light. You still have a plan. You still think there's possibly a way you can get out of this. But your options are getting fewer and fewer and more difficult. And frankly, being caught in the storm at 8,000 meters, knowing that other teams were out there and in trouble, but that we didn't know where they were. That was, the really stressful, frightening. And it's this weird combination of being bored and tired, but also aware that you're in a situation that is spiraling into ever greater danger.